and not really off ball, niggas would be mad as hell. Be mad.
You played your 2-3 zone.
But I didn't off ball though.
Your 2-3 zone was getting cooked.
Yeah,
it was just I couldn't hit anything.
Because I was playing on ball. If I was playing 2-3 zone like I want to, like I play for money, yeah, I'm not. The fuck.
Another pump fake would be crazy. Yeah, I apologize for last episode, but we back with another one. But G baby, do you have your camera on?
Mars Talk Sports.
Yeah, Mr. Mars. Are you Mars?
Apparently.
I don't think he's here right now, but he probably
got nothing to say.
Yo, my fault. I literally just got home like 5 minutes ago. So
you look very scrumptious, man.
Thank you. We got the same. What's his name, G baby?
Yeah, Trey. Listen, Trey. If you look good, and the days you look good, I'll tell you look good too, man. Don't get jealous.
I'm sorry, but scrumptious.
Yeah, it's like that's like when Tegan called Bo Nix.
Don't be mad you ain't never been called scrumptious before.
Word.
So that's how we start off the show. All right.
What's the word for G baby? I forget. He's so bougie. He's a bougie John. Yeah. Don't be mad you ever got called scrumptious before. Yeah. Hey, but we kind of touched base on this last time we was here. Something that just happened, so we really didn't talk about it. But I hope all of y'all seen the Johnny Manziel and Shannon Sharpe podcast on Club Shay Shay. Yo, that was dope. I love seeing it, man. What y'all thought about that?
It's better than the documentary.
I feel like I'm not gonna lie. Club Shay Shay need to bring on Urban Meyer, Tim Tebow. He didn't bring on all of them, so it could be better than that documentary they have about the Florida Gators. Like, now that shit was really crazy. Like his stories that he was telling, bro.
The one that stuck out to me the most was the one where he was talking about
up in the rankings. I moved him up in the rankings for degree of difficulty because playing like that, drunk. I moved him.
If he was playing like that, hey Trent, if he was playing like that every night, I completely get it for how he plays.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Some people function out like.
Bro, he literally said that I'll never. Bro, when he first, I'm like, bro. He said the harder I party, the better I played. What?
I understand what he means, though. I understand.
The way he balled out against Alabama, he must have been crazy.
You do, Dub.
Y'all don't know. Y'all got to really. No, Trent.
I got it up here like
that.
That's why
it's like. That's why I'm telling y'all, like.
Dub,
just because he was doing that doesn't mean he gets.
Dropping 40
he doesn't get
no.
He gets extra brownie. I don't think he gets extra brownie points for that. My whole thing is, if you party, and you get fucked up, and you go into work the next day, like you one of those heads, you know what Johnny Manziel is talking about. Bro, there be sometimes my best days was when I was hungover like hell, when I was even still drunk from the day after. And I am going bonkers. Like I'm getting mad work done. I'm over here. Hey man, I'm happy as hell. I'm still high from like the night before. I'm like, yo, I was like, yo, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this. Yo, oh, you need this? Let's go, let's get that done. I'm mad nice to people. Yo, how's everything, man? Everything good? Let's go. As soon as I get home, crash. You feel me? So I understand what Johnny Manziel's saying. Like the harder he partied, the harder he went. Because you just, bro, it's like Perk Angle, baby.
Well, that's why
it's like Perk Angle, baby.
That's why I am like my hero CM Punk. I am straight edge.
Shut up.
Don't do none of that. I am straight edge.
I give him brownie points though. Like I understand, like you go.
Oh, CM Peck was the first one to do that.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
They stole CM Punk's flow, bro.
But I get what you're saying, bro. Like not giving brownie points is like I guess like how you feel about the stuff.
I don't think you understand. You have to do that to understand.
Doing that and then going playing like Alabama and having your best game of career, or you lead the SEC in rushing like 1,400 yards.
Perform your best like that.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Some people perform their best when they're under the pressure, bro.
If he partied harder, better than he played, I really want to know what he was doing.
Some people are wired like that
against Alabama.
Because I'm trying to tell y'all, they are wired like that.
Y'all don't know what goes on in Northgate?
I'm trying to tell y'all, like,
no, I don't because I
what was crazy?
I don't because I don't like
some people do play better under influence. Like, bro, let's be real. Perk Angle is a thing. I seen that man jumping.
TNA Perk Angle was a different breed, bro.
TNA Perk Angle was over here jumping, doing somersaults off of steel cages after he broke his neck. The reason he stopped with the WWE was because of the injuries. Goes to TNA, does his most ridiculous stunts ever in his career, and he doesn't even get hurt. perks does something to you. Being high does something to you, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Not y'all advocating for folks being.
Oh, I'm not advocating for that at all.
But the thing,
I am
with
straight
perk angle,
edge like my
yeah,
UFC.
Perk angle though.
All right,
even when he was having a phenomenal run, and Vince, he said, "Let me go," because he was taking the stuff. Like Vince told Vince that, and then he goes to another company back on the same shit and still wilding. And it was like, bro, like, and he's putting on his best performance. Like literally, that's literally his best performances. Like the late stretch of his WWE career to TNA, bro. That's bro.
Hey man, maybe we gotta give him some love. The biggest thing for me that I saw in that thing was when he was talking about like LeBron and stuff, and like because at the end of the day, like Johnny Manziel at that time, especially, he's what 18, 19, 20 years old. Around that time, LeBron is still like LeBron. You feel me?
Yeah,
like
it's 2013 Braun.
This Miami Braun and all that. Like
that's Cleveland Braun.
Nah, hell no.
That's the second stick Cleveland Braun.
No. Johnny Manziel was the
2013. Braun in Miami.
2013,
yeah.
2012
so
too. It's really 2012 too.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like to hear like even like LeBron, like he was basically trying to get you out your state of mind and you really wasn't having it. Like that to me was kind of the crazy.
Like he dissed LeBron James. That's crazy.
Now, that was
yes, he was dissing him
because he was
LeBron was like, yo, come over, watch some games, come kick it. You feel me? Inviting him out.
That wasn't him.
And
that wasn't him dissing nobody. That was him being depressed.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because like for me personally, like you can say whatever you want about LeBron. LeBron hit me up like, "Hey, yo, G baby, let's go kick it." I ain't there. I ain't there. What are you talking about? I don't care what I got going on. I ain't there. So that was really the biggest takeaway for me. Like,
G baby gonna be fighting his depression.
I will say though.
At LeBron's house, watching the game.
Hey, G baby,
eating his food.
I was about to say, G baby, I'm right there with you. I be fighting all my in his crib doing Taco Tuesday.
Facts. At his crib, on his yard, I'm shooting on his hoops.
He's another one, bro. Jeff Hardy's another one. But I ain't gonna. I think when nothing beats this though, nothing will beat Lawrence Hill on crack though. I ain't gonna lie. No, I think nothing.
Yeah, that's still insane.
I think that's the most. To me personally, that's the most impressive thing I've ever seen and heard in my life. The fact that he still be able to bug out on the crack pipe is crazy.
Hey, I mean, LeBron did. Hey, remember that little trip LeBron took in his second stint in Cleveland? Hey, man, I don't know what he was on.
I'm trying to tell y'all, like,
I don't know what he was on when he went on that little trip in the second stint in Cleveland, but he came back.
Hey, it was like when Barry Bonds took steroids. Like he was already balling out before that, and then he was like, "Bet I'm gonna get on the steroids and show y'all how it's done." And he nukes the league and nuked the MLB that season. So I'm just saying, like, people become different.
Gives people super top powers, bro.
No,
I'm serious.
I mean, he's not wrong in a sense.
He's not wrong.
I know. It's just
Johnny Manziel. And I understand what Johnny's saying because I'm not gonna lie. There be sometimes, even post after, bro, I still feel like I'm floating, yo. Like I'm over here, ain't nothing touching me. Everything I touch is turned into gold. I'm serious.
Bro, like Johnny Manziel, Lawrence Hill, they're the reason why Blitz the League, the video game, got
party
banned.
with me, Trey, man.
They are the reason why Blitz the League, the video game, got banned. Because like they're literally the perfect examples of it. Like Johnny, that shit, bro. That shit that he was talking about, bro. That shit was like, damn, bro. Like,
and do y'all know how many other there's so many people doing that thing. Like I'm trying to tell y'all,
and he's only
like as much
at the time.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all, as much as we want to sit here and be like, athletes think about things differently from like the regular people, they don't. Like, it's all the same, bro. Like, it's all relatable. All of it's relatable. Don't think that just because they're in the NCAA, NFL, like they're looking at things from like a different perspective, different lens from you. They fall under the same type of pressures, the same type of struggles, the same type of mentality that regular people go through in their 9-to-5 jobs. I promise you. When me and Trent was arguing about the Eagles not taking the Giants game serious towards the end of the season, Trent was arguing with me about that, being like, oh, man, this is an NFL game. They're not doing that. No, yes, they are. They have moments where they don't feel like playing. And we just got to be real with that, man. Okay. And I love seeing this.
Okay, so this is the thing I'll say with that, though. Like, the reality is neither one of y'all are wrong about that. Like, yeah, not every single player on the Eagles, when it's a game at the end of the season and the Giants suck, not everybody's hyped up. But the guys that are great, the guys that we know that are like, hey, these are top of the top guys in the league. They are like that for every single game.
No, you capping.
No, I'm being dead serious. I'm being dead serious. I'll give you an example.
Jalen Hurts and the Eagles weren't like that when we were sitting here almost losing to the Giants, man. I promise.
Okay. Just listen. I'll give you an example. Because Dominic Foxworth talks about this moment all the time. He talks about the time where he was playing with the Ravens later in his career, and he's like, cool, we playing the Browns. It's a Thursday night game. I'm sitting there like, it's the Browns. They suck. We're going to go in here, do our little thug thizzle, get this dub, go to hell home because they suck. I'm not about to get hyped up. Like, I'm not about to do a whole bunch of extras because it's the Browns. They're buns. I don't have to. Meanwhile, he looks over his shoulder and Ray Lewis is working himself up to the point of tears rolling down his face on a Thursday night game, getting himself ready
That's Ray Lewis.
Okay, but what I'm telling you is this: just like you said, okay, that's Ray Lewis. That was also Brian Dawkins. That was also literally
Brian Dawkins with
Sean Taylor.
Bear claw. Brian Dawkins would literally like freaking bear claw out to the stadium. Like he'd be like a demon on the field.
We talking about this era though, man.
Okay, cool. Even if you want to talk about this era, you could talk, fam. I promise you, Cam and Thomas Davis and Luke Kuechly, regardless of like what they look like, what some of those teams looked like after that Super Bowl run, I promise you, they wasn't taking nobody. I seen the way them dudes act in practice. I promise you, if they was talking crazy in practice, especially Thomas Davis, the godly man that he was, and the way he used to turn that switch and call you everything but a child of God during a 7-on-7 period on a Wednesday, I promise you, dog.
Another name?
He not taking it easy because it's the Panthers versus the Bucks. Like he not doing
no. Another name that probably was on that same type of wave, Brian Cushing. Cushing.
Wait,
oh my God.
Wait, I just gotta say this as the one who went to high school in Jersey, where that man is basically God.
Yeah, God.
North Jersey's finest. Hey, he was like that all the time. Shout out that HGH.
Yeah, that HGH.
Wow.
Bro. Dub, you don't remember vividly? This how you knew everybody. This how you knew he was on that shit, bro. Vividly, bro. They're playing the Browns. He gets hit by a lineman. His helmet comes off. This nigga literally falls on, flying headbutts the fucking lineman with the helmet on. His face is.
I remember.
Bro, his face is gushing. He's going, bro. He's like the ultimate warrior, going great, bro. He's going crazy, like, bro. Nah, that's it. You can tell when somebody's on that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
y'all think Vontaze Burfict was on that?
No, Vontaze Burfict.
No, he was just a fool. Nah, he's just a great player. He was
Vontaze Burfict was crazy.
He was a fool. He just look, Vontaze Burfict is what happens when you take a kid who, if he wasn't a football player, might have legitimately been
MMA fighter.
Like he would have been in prison for a violent crime, but he never fully like got past the violent crime part. He just kept doing violent crimes, but he found a way to do it legally. That's Vontaze Burfict.
Imagine Vontaze Burfict.
I know,
MMA fighter.
Yo,
it's
over. Like every player smokes. That's normal. Everybody. But like, me too. But
whoa,
what?
No, go ahead.
Why'd you say whoa?
I said
straight at society.
I thought he said
that means we don't
smoke, and then I heard me too. I'm like,
no.
Oh,
Like, I'm saying,
all the players
like Johnny was going though. I think that's just crazy though. Like the Johnny shit is crazy.
I think
what was crazy. Go ahead.
I think the one thing that kind of stuck out to me about the the Johnny thing, and it's probably not something that other people really cared about. The story he told about Brian Hoyer.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh yeah.
Lame as hell. Lame as hell.
Like you know what? And you know what? I actually did see that, and I wanted to when we talked about it because I've been busy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I get it. A lot of people see this as a job. It's true. A lot of people, when they make it to the NFL, sometimes they just make it because they're good at it and it pays the bills. They don't love that shit. But y'all be lame, bro. Like Ben Roethlisberger did the same thing when Mason Rudolph first got drafted. Brett Favre did the thing to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers then turned around, same thing. I don't like that, bro, because like y'all real grindy. Because when y'all was in that position, y'all wanted somebody to help y'all and help y'all get along the way. And so, like, I get everybody ain't got to do it, but man, come on, especially Brian Hoyer of all people. Like, who are you?
Shout out Josh McCown though.
Oh yeah, ultimate quarterback guy. I love Josh McCown.
I will say this because the Manziel thing is always going to be personal for me, just because he's like the guy that got me into college football. I still, in that drawer back there, is the ticket to the Florida game, his first game, and like I was there for the Cotton Bowl against Oklahoma when he was probably off some wild stuff.
Yeah, I'm about to say
because he was in Dallas, and he even said himself, if he went to Dallas, like God knows what would have happened.
Oh, he would have been tripping.
But the point I want to bring up, and the guy that has grown to be a villain in my heart in the same way Jimbo Fisher is, if not worse, is Kevin Sumlin. The guy that dodged all the bullets in the documentary wasn't talked about. I'm happy that people are finally seeing the light with Kevin Sumlin. Oh, boy, I'm happy. I'm so happy about this.
Tegan, you go on your rant because me and Trey can't.
I was about to say,
we can't talk about
Kevin. I wasn't trying to set y'all up. I'll speak for you.
You can. You just don't want to. You can. You just don't want to.
No.
Hey, G-Baby.
I'm playing.
Lord knows I won't.
Stop.
Yeah, you can.
Go ahead, Tegan. I was just playing.
I'm just saying, like, people really think the Jimbo Fisher thing at A&M and all the things that happened leading up to it was all on Jimbo's shoulders. No.
No, he got left bullshit. Like, it was terrible.
You look at Kyle Allen.
Look,
and say, I'm gonna give you the keys.
Yeah, it was bad.
Look, this is what I can objectively say about his time as Texas A&M's head coach. Do I give him some level of credit for helping bring the air raid into the SEC? Absolutely. I'll give you some level of credit there. But the fact that you essentially got that job because you were supposed to be able to develop quarterbacks. Now, mind you, I don't know who told that the decision makers at Texas A&M that he could do that, because the man was a receivers coach by trade. But the fact that you had Johnny Manziel, and then you had 2 5-stars or a 5-star and a high 4-star.
Tannehill was all right,
and Tannehill was okay. But
Tannehill was before him.
But what I'm saying is the fact that you had talent at quarterback and could never turn it into anything at all. Like, everything that you touched, with the exception of Johnny Manziel, was an abject failure. And truthfully, the only reason why Johnny Manziel wasn't an abject failure is because he decided, cool, I'm going to be drunk as hell on Friday night. So when Saturday afternoon comes and I'm hungover, I'm just going to flu game every game.
And hey, Trey, on top of that, it's the funny part is he has no one but to blame himself, because he's the one that thinks he's the reason for all of it. So if you think you're the reason for all of it, you're the reason why we couldn't get the job done.
It's funny how that works, huh?
Yeah, you laugh at $3 million to keep Manziel and keep Kliff Kingsbury and make him the highest paid assistant. We could say what we want. I've even slandered Kliff Kingsbury, but you was not the one behind the scenes orchestrating it.
Speaking of Kliff Kingsbury, speaking of that, I saw a clip. Tiggy, you think Greg Roman was a better offensive OC than Kliff Kingsbury?
Yeah, revisit that, please. Revisit that, please.
You actually think that? You dead ass?
I don't think
in the NFL.
Yeah.
I don't think that's that.
that's not bad.
Okay. Here's
Look,
hey, first off, Gridiron, I missed y'all. It's been a minute. Second off, I could have swore this was the same panel, the same group of people that for years, mind you, we are. It is February 28th, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Since 2019, mind you. Y'all been slandering Greg Roman. Oh, Greg Roman don't do this. Greg Roman, stop with the 3 tight end sets.
But I will say though, G baby, people have been slandering Kliff Kingsbury for a long time. That's the only thing.
Okay.
Like,
No. Wait,
what are the Mo Alley Cox, Austin Hooper type of deal we talking about?
Pause. No, it's not. Because, yes, even though they've been slandering him, Kliff Kingsbury has produced better offenses and is a better offensive mind, better offensive play caller, better offensive coordinator than Greg Roman. I'm sorry, Greg Roman. Hey, you maximize. I got you, Trey. Hold on. You maximize Colin Kaepernick. Shout out to you, gang.
This guy's disgusting.
What else?
Wait. Can I go? Because this is the issue that I have. You're right. I will be the first one to tell you. As much as I love the run schemes from Greg Roman, the passing game, absolutely putrid. Like the fact that the only thing you got
Anthony Towns of pass games.
Pretty much the fact that all you got was 4 verticals and mesh. That's all you had. Yeah, I'm not rocking. But you know who I hate even more? I hate Kliff Kingsbury, who was arrogant enough to think that you were going to bring true air raid with no other pro style principles into the NFL, and that was going to work. The air raid only works in college for a reason. These guys have 20-hour work weeks that they have to abide by as college football teams. So you can only play so many coverages. Them little simple route concepts don't work in the NFL. That's not what this is. Like, also, as much as we laud Kliff Kingsbury, and yeah, he's had his hands on many great quarterbacks at some point. Again,
he saved Jalen Hurts' career.
That's great. He also is the one that held back Patrick Mahomes. You had Jordan. Whoa! Wait!
I don't know.
No.
I don't know about that one, gang. I don't know about that one, gang.
I don't know about that one, bro. I don't know about that one.
Trey, here, look. I'll let you explain, but here's my thing, bro.
That offense in Texas Tech, they produced 4 1K receivers in one season. Like,
yeah, bro. Like, bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck, Trey. I'm gonna keep it a buck, and this is why. This is why. All right. I know I told y'all after COVID, I kind of regressed with the watching the college football. Around this time, though, I was watching heavily all the time because I didn't have nowhere to be on Saturday. Patrick Mahomes, bro, like, I know we always talk about that game with him and Baker, but Patrick Mahomes was throwing for 500 yards on a regular. Like, the thing about Patrick Mahomes, though, his style of play, let's be real. Let's be 100.
He was way more reckless than he was.
Way more reckless. Exactly. Way more reckless.
Yeah, he was.
That's why. Okay, but no,
Trey. Let me get it off next. I know what you're doing.
Wait, Trey, but here's the thing, though. There's a reason, like, even though when Andy Reid traded up for him, it was like, oh, that's interesting. There was a reason Patrick Mahomes was not being talked about as a first-round quarterback. I don't even remember if he was being talked about as a second round. I'm not gonna hold you. I mean, he might have, but I would say, but first round, top 10, no. And then, like, that was like no questions. Like, don't you dare.
You want to talk about the point? Or
nah, man. I don't know if he held him back, gang. Like, that.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. It wasn't that he held him back. It's that he let him go too much. That's the thing with Kliff Kingsbury. He lets go of the entire rope and says, have fun, figure it out. That's what happened with Manziel. That's what happened with Kyler. That's why you get the good of these high-end talents.
Manziel, I can't let that rock.
That's not even my point.
Yeah, I can't.
But
it's
the point, Trey. It's the point wrong that he kind of just lets them
No,
go.
that point is not wrong. My point is this: if we're talking about him as an offensive coordinator, for me, he's just bizarre world Greg Roman. Like one guy.
Oh,
God.
No. I'm being dead ass. He is bizarre world Greg Roman. One guy only wants to run the ball 57 million ways, and then if you force him to,
he'll pass.
He'll throw the ball once or twice.
Sticker for words.
Kliff Kingsbury is the king of I'm gonna draw 50 million shift to motions. We're always gonna be in empty, and damn, it's 3rd and 1. I have to run the ball. Cool. I guess we'll run inside zone right here. He's the antithesis.
You don't think he's more willing to do the opposite of his scheme? Like, because Greg Roman obviously is run best.
Probably because he's younger.
Because
he can develop as a coach. Like, he could get better, but like.
No, I'm saying like y'all don't think he's like. Y'all don't think Kliff Kingsbury is more willing to run the ball than Greg Roman is to pass it?
I don't think it's
outside of the necessary situations.
I don't even think he's that much more. I think the only reason why we saw some of that in Arizona is because Kyler decided, you know what? No, I'm running it.
I mean, literally, Kyler said he wanted to be the OC, and they put a headset on him.
I'm not, man. Don't do that.
Don't
do that.
Was that not in a preseason game or a meaningless football game? It's preseason game. Like, come on, bro.
Look, I'm not making that point. My only point is for the people who think it's that crazy just off rip, say, oh, Greg Roman, a better offensive coordinator. The only reason why I will give him a slight edge is because the thing that he bases, like the thing that is his bread and butter, we've seen it work at a high level at some. The air raid in the NFL, like the true air raid, not a couple of principles mixed in with a pro style system, like a true air raid system, it has never succeeded in the NFL. It's been tried literally at least 6 or 7 times across decades. It has never worked at any point in time, at any junction.
For the Kliff Kingsbury and Greg Roman comparison, it's like, bro, number one, this is the main thing on why people was criticizing Greg Roman, because it was Lamar's limitations were like, bro, he's with an OC that doesn't do anything in terms of the passing attack at all. So you're cooking Lamar for not being a better passer when he's with an OC that doesn't pass the ball. That's why they were cooking him. Then Kliff Kingsbury, this is a guy where every year he's been in the NFL. What happened? Hot start. Gets figured out. Hot start. Doesn't adjust. At least Greg Roman, what's the main basis of football? Running the fucking ball. That's something that's going to transfer no matter what. It is what it is. But these passing schemes that gets figured out every single time with Kliff Kingsbury, I'd rather have a high-powered rushing attack than a high-powered passing attack that gets figured out towards the second half of the season.
So can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Just a quick question. How do y'all feel about Dan Quinn as a coach? Like, as just a coach?
I think he kind of gets over. I think he gets overhated.
I'm about to say, I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna be careful because he got a good relationship with my pops. But objectively speaking, I think he's an okay coach. But for the most part, I think he comes from that call it and haul it era where it's real simple and there's not a lot of adjustments made. And I don't like that. I don't like it at all.
So y'all would agree that he's a better coordinator than head coach, right?
I would probably venture to say that.
I think it's the same thing with Kliff.
How many times?
I think it's the same. But that's what I'm saying. I don't think he should be.
Has he been the head coach?
He was the head coach in Atlanta for like 3-4 years.
Yeah,
he was the head coach for 28-3.
He was the head coach. He was the head coach when they blew the 28.
Oh yes, that's right. That's right. I think Dan Quinn's not that bad.
Yeah, I don't think he is either. But I think he's a better coordinator than head coach. We're gonna see what happens in
But even if Kliff Kingsbury as a coordinator gets figured out too.
No, but I'm saying because Dan Quinn, here's my thing. Dan Quinn was a defensive coordinator. He got the head coaching job, and other than that year they went to the Super Bowl, it really wasn't that pretty. Then he went back to being a coordinator, and all of us, well, I won't say all of a sudden, but Dan Quinn's basically reputation as a coach went back up because he went back to just focusing
you got a lot more responsibilities. You got a lot more responsibilities.
And I think Kliff Kingsbury, if you take away those head coach responsibilities, now it's yet to be seen in the
look
NFL.
what he's doing with Caleb.
And I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think, especially if Washington gets Caleb, like if they trade up and get him,
if Washington gets Caleb,
I'm not gonna lie, gang.
I'm saying they win the division.
We looking at.
They're gonna have a hot. They're gonna have a hot start. They're gonna have a hot start, and then what's gonna happen towards the second half of the season? People are gonna be like, "Oh, Caleb, man, it looks like you're kind of falling off in the first half, bro."
I think I don't want to get too much into it, but I think in the second half of the season, look, I'm not sitting here trying to cave for Kliff Kingsbury.
I think that happened one season.
Yeah, and it was when D-Hop got hurt.
No,
and it was when D-Hop got hurt. Literally, he got hurt, and their offense fell off. They were relying on
it was more than one
guy, AJ Green.
What the revisionist history are we talking about? This was
like I said, I'm not trying to cape for Kliff. Because we talk about NFL, right?
He's been doing it in college too.
Yeah, in college.
Oh yes, that's what it is. Yes, he's been doing that in college. That's where I heard it from.
Whoa. Okay, Texas Tech, I hear you. Even though it's Texas fucking Tech, we're not about to feel me. Like the defense was hot.
Well, he did it.
Trend is a trend.
He even did it. He does it every year with the Cardinals. Every single year.
I think the Texas Tech, the struggles that they had, I'm not really nigga, it's Texas Tech.
Bro, but every single year.
It's Texas Tech.
Let's look at the Cardinals. Let's look at the Cardinals. We need to go. What year did he coach the Cardinals?
It was literally D-Hop played 16 games in his second year, and that shit fell off a cliff from the first half to the second half, bro.
Let me go look at that because I remember the one. What was the year they made the playoffs? What was the year they made the playoffs?
They made it in 2021. They missed it in 2020. They had a very good start in 2020. Offense was very high powered. And then
the year D-Hop got hurt?
Then it fell off. No, that's the year he was healthy.
Let me go look at this because
you're chatting shit.
No, because I'm trying to remember which years it was. That's why I said let me go look at it.
Because wasn't there a year they started 8-0 or something like that?
Yeah, it was 7-1.
Tyler was the leading MVP candidate, and then they fell off.
That was in 20. That was in 21. That was in 21.
I think since he's in DC now, I think there's going to be a change.
D-Hop played 10 games though.
Actually, they get Caleb with Drake. I think it's going to be a significant change.
He missed the second half of the season.
I think we're going to be talking about playoff game. I think we're going to be talking about Kliff Kingsbury like he's one of the best OCs in the year. Especially if they get Caleb or Drake, that's going to happen.
Well, I promise. In the first half.
I mean, Tegan, you putting your hands on your face like that.
I don't know why we're doing that.
Also, look at when the reason why I bring up Dan Quinn is because they blew that 28-3 lead. He got fired from Atlanta. They weren't doing it. The defense wasn't even doing its job. It wasn't nothing. Dan Quinn went back to being a DC. And my goodness, we was calling Dallas's defense elite and stuff for the past 2-3 years. As soon as he went back to being a coordinator,
has Kliff been an OC at the NFL level?
But how is Dan Quinn
this is
the weird thing.
He's gonna be OC.
How is and listen, how is Dan Quinn getting so much cooking for the Falcons? When after that run, I mean, the whole team started regressing. So that doesn't make sense.
No,
so it's not even. I don't think Dan Quinn did a bad job on Atlanta.
Okay,
I think he did a very good job.
Maybe not Rex Ryan. My point is, I can bring up names of coaches who, in my opinion, are better coordinators than head coach. It's because when you're a head coach, you have a lot more responsibility. The final decision stops with you. You choose whether you get to kick, whether you get to receive. You go for it on fourth down. You punt it. All that other stuff that goes into it. As opposed to if you're on one side of the ball, you only worry about said side of the ball. So that's what I'm saying. I bring up Dan Quinn because Dan Quinn to me in Atlanta, again, other than that.
But the thing is, Kliff is mid no matter what. I hear your point.
And Kliff doesn't have NFL OC experience.
Yes, I hear your point in terms of I think
which is why I said at the beginning of all this, I don't think it's that crazy that Greg Roman is placed over him. I'm not saying Greg Roman is high.
They're in the same tier.
Wait. He technically has not held the position of offensive coordinator, but like I said, he was running the offense in Arizona. Hold up, Trent. He was running the offense in Arizona, but like I said, because you're the head coach, there's more responsibility and decision that goes along with it. So, and let's be real. So after he got the Arizona job, can we not say he got better? Look at what he's doing at USC. Look at what he did. Just like Dan Quinn, after his head coaching stint, got better. Look at him. Kliff Kingsbury. I'm not saying Kliff Kingsbury is going to be this all-world OC.
Oh my god!
But I'm saying,
he was just a senior analyst on USC.
I'm not gonna hold you, gang.
That's what I just
checked. He was
more than a analysis. Some niggas have titles, but bro, some niggas got.
And also, it's the Lincoln Riley offense.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the other part about this.
Was Kliff adding or taking away in Caleb's worst year?
Okay, so what? That's okay.
And
what, G-Baby? What?
That's hella disingenuous, but okay, whatever.
Cook him.
He had one bad game. The nigga had one bad game, and we're about this. Give me
compared to the two other years.
He had one bad game. Give me a break.
Is it not? Is it not?
It's his worst year by win-loss record.
Yeah, give me a break. He had one.
Come on, gang.
Caleb played better last year
because he had one bad game this year as opposed to last year.
Okay, that's fine. But here's my thing, though. My thing is, though, when he's with DC and with the Commanders, they're getting the quarterback. I think they're getting the quarterback. Because if they stick with Sam Howell, I think they're stupid. Yeah, so, nigga, if you have to get Caleb or Drake or JD.
I thought Sam. No.
Chill out. But
that could be. That could be. Hey, Tigger, what's your favorite phrase? As more information comes out, my opinions change. So,
okay, they get any three of those quarterbacks, that offense is going to be top tier. That offense is going to be crazy. You have Brian Robinson.
Top 5?
Huh?
Top 5?
It can be top 10.
Damn, I ain't saying top 5. Shit.
It can be top 10, though.
It can be top 10. Why can't
it? Got an offensive line, bro.
But here's the thing, though. They're going to get, unless three of those quarterbacks, like I said, are going to be Jameis Winston and not throwing 20 picks. Because, mind you, Washington was in a lot of these games. Like, they were in competitive games. Like, we're not going to sit here.
But it's a completely new staff. So why are we doing that as a 1-to-1?
Okay, yeah. but here's the thing though. Here's the thing that we're also and I know Dub doesn't like it, but this is why I keep bringing up Dan Quinn, right? This is why, because remember, Dan Quinn went from Legion to Boom. Then he had Atlanta. They had a good year when they went to Super Bowl, blew the lead, and then their defenses, which is his bread and butter, wasn't really panning up. Then he went under Mike McCarthy. And had Trayvon Diggs, Michael Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, and all them boys, Gilly this past year, and their defense been elite for the past 3 years. So with Kliff, he had Kyler and D-Hop and everybody, an old AJ Green, unproven Christian Kirk, and I can't even remember who the running back was. James Conner, Chase Edmonds, whatever, right? So I'm saying,
like, he's also the one that drafted Rondale Moore, so it's also self-inflicted.
Rondale Moore wasn't.
Don't cape for Rondale Moore.
I'm not caping
for him.
I'm not caping for him. I said he wasn't terrible. He wasn't
because he kept drafting wide receivers because he wanted to run 5 wide. He wanted to continuously draft wide receivers.
Rondale Moore wasn't.
Rondale Moore was like some picks had to be hindsight.
Rondale Moore is not that bad to me.
Continuously drafting a wide receiver over and over because you want to run 5 wide in an offense that you don't adjust for mid-season.
That's
Andy Isabella.
That's fair.
Andy Isabella.
How high did he draft Andy Isabella?
He drafted him like in the 5th round or something like that.
No, it's reinvesting picks in the same position.
But hindsight is 2020 with Rondale Moore. I'm not hearing none of that because Rondale was a good damn receiver coming out of college. So hindsight, we're not doing that with Rondale Moore. Andy Isabella
got drafted.
If you want to say the speed merchant, okay, fine.
Second? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, second is bad.
He got drafted. I just went and checked. He got drafted second by the Bills.
A lot of coaches have bad draft picks.
Oh, wait, by the Bills?
Excuse me, that was wrong. He got drafted by the Cardinals. That was my mistake.
I was like, what? Okay.
My bad. It was not the Bills.
No. But okay.
Ignore me.
Andy Isabella, fine. I'll give you that. Rondale Moore, we're not doing that. He wasn't that bad anyway.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, we're not.
Rondale Moore is a good player, but Tegan's point is, again, to what I was saying earlier, the air raid has never worked in the NFL. I'm not saying principles and concepts of it haven't worked. I'm saying really running that offense in that way, the same way you do in college, has never worked in the NFL. He literally tried to recreate that in the NFL. And we saw what happened. It's successful and it's explosive at times, but it's not sustainable over the course of a season, because at the end of the day, you still have to be able to run the ball effectively to control the clock. It's the same thing we see in college. That's literally the reason why USC was as bad as they were, because you're putting your defense on the field for
I don't like y'all right now. Y'all know. Look, USC could have ran the ball 35 times every single game. That defense was still garbage. Would have still let everyone score. Come on, bro. We are not about to.
Does it make it easier?
No. We are not about to attribute.
You sound like the Justin Herbert argument Floyd made a couple years ago, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not hearing this shit, bro.
We are not about to attribute USC's god awful defense to the lack of running ability. No, we're not doing that. Because if they would have ran the ball,
Lincoln Riley offenses, Lincoln Riley teams always based more on offense.
Pretty solid, like.
Yeah, that's not doing that with the run game. I'm sorry.
USC's issue, they put up points and then they have the 40 points dropped on their head.
And it's not like, and also too, it's not like they scoring, and it's not like they Chip Kelly with the Eagles scoring every 2 minutes. They would sustain the drives. They had long. They didn't lead the league in time of possession, but they wasn't freaking scoring in 2 minutes.
They were the third best offense. They were the third best offense in college football.
If USC had a good defense, they would literally be in the college football playoff 2 years in a row.
Okay,
literally. Like, I'm not blaming. I'm not
gonna lie. They could have won the whole thing.
That's why you're losing
me.
The
defense was god awful, and it's because of Alex.
How are we losing you? What do you mean?
I don't think they would have. I don't think they would have.
You don't think they could have won with a good defense?
I think they make it. I don't think they beat. Like, let me see. Okay,
you don't think they could have won with a good defense?
They're not good.
How good? How good?
I don't think they.
Thank you. TCU beat them. Like, let's not beat them. You mean to tell me USC couldn't with a good defense? Come on now.
I thought you were talking about this year. I thought you were talking about this year.
No,
even with this
USC.
Oh, if you're talking about 2 years ago, yeah.
They're
just talking right now.
I wholeheartedly.
If they're playing TCU from 2 years ago, yeah, they'll smack them. But if I just start talking about this,
I think last year if they have a good defense, the 2022, they make the national championship, and then this year
they get smacked by Georgia.
That's fine.
Wait. Hold up. Let me ask this question for real. USC with a good defense. You don't think they could play Georgia the way Ohio State did?
Mind you, CJ Stroud.
Thank you. Come on now. Come on. Why are we doing this, y'all? Hey, look. Why are we doing this?
Hold on. Wait. G baby. I'm bringing this one specifically to you.
Okay.
You're my coach in waiting.
Okay, got you.
So this is the reason why I gave that point. I don't know the Justin Herbert argument that y'all are talking about.
I'll tell you that Fluent made. Yeah.
I wasn't
Fluent said. I'll tell you, Trey, before you go. Fluent said. I was going to tell you real quick, so you go. Fluent said that Justin Herbert, the offense scoring so much hurts their defense. That's what he said.
Okay, that's an incomplete statement. Like there's some level of truth to that, but it's an incomplete statement.
And I'm disingenuous when he said it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to it right now. So, G baby, my coach in waiting.
Mm-hmm.
You'll figure this out. There are times specifically where, as a coaching staff, you figure out, hey, our defense is not good. If we keep them on the field for sustained drives, they are going to give up points. The best way for us to play defense as a team is to actually keep them off of the field. Mm-hmm. And to your point, with you bringing up Dan Quinn and the Cowboys, that's something they did at the beginning of his tenure when he took over that team. Because the person, hold on, don't jump in.
Yeah, finish.
Because the personnel wasn't up to snuff yet. They still ran the ball, and they played a couple of spurts. They would go in there, get a little bit more aggressive on defense, blitz a couple of times, get some timely stops, and get them off the field. My view is bringing up USC in the air raid offense. And Tegan, you can also attest to this because you're an A&M fan and you watched it. How many times have you ever seen an air raid offense be coupled with a good defense? Don't worry, I'll wait.
No, you can wait as long as you.
Okay. Okay, so wait, Trey.
I'm telling you schematically, there's hold on, wait.
Maybe 2019 LSU, but
that's not an air raid offense.
Yeah,
that
was an air raid offense.
The New Orleans Saints offense.
So Trey. What years did Dan Quinn coach for the Cowboys?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Is it around the Zeke era? Because I'm not going to hold you. I feel what you're saying, but when you have a top 3 running back in your backfield, you're going to tote the rock.
And also, too, another thing that I was going to bring up with the Cowboys point.
Hold on, let me.
You were like, "Oh yeah, they weren't running the ball, right?" You said they, you said they weren't running the ball, or no? You said they were trying to keep the defense off the field.
He's been the DC. He was the DC from 21 to 23. So like.
Oh yeah, that's not Zeke.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, like, but even then, that actually helps me better because you said, "Oh well," because the defense wasn't up to snuff yet, they had to, keep the defense off the field more. This, that, and the third. Did Kellen Moore not get fired because quote unquote they didn't run the ball enough?
That ain't why he got fired, but that was the reason that was given. Yes.
Okay, but. In the 3 years of you said 21 to 23. So the 3 years that he was DC, this past season was just there. They weren't really running the ball like that. Last year, it was a Tony Pollard and Zeke show, but that was kind of Tony Pollard would really get them big runs and the big explosive runs, and Zeke would get the little 2 yards, 3 yards of carry.
Yeah,
right?
2 yards in a cloud of dust. Yeah.
Yeah. The year before, that was probably Zeke's last good year.
Yep.
Where he was truly effective. They still wasn't really running the ball like that. They was slinging that thing left, right, or center. Because mind you, if I'm not mistaken, it's 21 the year where they lost on a QB sneak with 9 seconds left. 21 in the playoffs.
Yeah, 21,
they lost to the 49ers by Dak Prescott. So that means on that team was CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper and Dalton Schultz. Yeah, they was airing that bitch. They was airing that out. They was not playing like they tried to.
That was one of Dak's best seasons. That was one of Dak's
best seasons. So I heard what you said, and I'll even give you the point of an air raid offense not having a good defense, right? I can give you that point. However, we are talking about if Kliff Kingsbury, right? Because he's in Washington now. We know this. If this man. They trade up and get Caleb, right? Because I'm assuming that's what he got hired for. I think that trade is going to happen. So if you get Caleb, you have Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson.
Y'all overrating the Caleb, bro. I swear, bro. Y'all swear this is going to be like.
Oh my God. You're not doing this. No. You're not doing this. Stop.
No. Act like he's going to be the savior, bro.
Can Dub answer this question for me? Why, in your mind, are we overrating Caleb Williams?
Because y'all act like this man's going to be the savior of a freaking franchise. Like, I keep telling y'all, it's not about that.
Whoa.
It's not about that.
So, for clarification, did any of us say that he was going to save that team?
That's what everyone doing. Listen, bro.
So this is what happens.
This is what happens. If he goes to the Commanders, no, it's so crazy. If he goes to the Commanders, guess what? The Commanders are still going to be trash. Because to me, they still don't have that personnel. They don't. They don't. They are going to be trash. Yes.
Why doesn't Caleb?
So who's the number 1 pick?
Yeah, like
I'm saying he could be the number 1 pick. Y'all hyping this kid up like there's like no margin of error, as if anything he's gonna scenario is gonna be a part of is gonna be grass green. Nah, fam.
If he goes to
the Commanders, I'm worried about Caleb Williams and how he's going to succeed over there.
So wait. Pause right there. So you should be worried because let's be real, Caleb is not falling out of the top 2. But even if we entertain top 3, top 5, you should be worried about wherever he goes. You should be worried about wherever he goes.
I'm worried about wherever anybody goes, bro.
Are you dead?
What?
Okay, so wait. So
like I said, if Caleb goes to the Bears are cursed. I'm worried about him going to the Bears.
Hey, how you feel about Marvin Harrison Jr.?
No, bro, stop. It's not the same. No, it's how's it got him? It's not the same.
No, I'm not saying it's the same, Del. But how do you feel about Marvin Harrison Jr.? Like, how do you feel about it? You think he's about to be the next one of them, right?
He's gonna be a great. Yeah, I think he's gonna be a great wide receiver.
Would you not worry about him depending on where he goes?
I'm more worried. Like I said, if you're that good of a wide receiver, you gotta understand if you're that good of a wide receiver, and this goes to my point about like just the quarterback position. This goes to my point about the quarterback position just being overvalued, right? There's a lot of things that needs to be working for a quarterback for things to be right. Offensive line, offensive scheme, things like that. For a wide receiver, literally if you're that good, all you have to do is just get that man the ball.
Oh wow.
Simple.
Oh wow.
Simple.
Wait, Doug.
Who's getting him the ball?
Wait, Doug, let me follow that up.
There could be trash quarterbacks. If a wide receiver is that good, they're gonna find ways to get him the ball.
I got you, Doug. Let me follow that up. Doug, I got you. So I have a question.
Are we serious?
Hey, Doug, is it easier for a wide receiver to get the ball more consistently when the O-line can pass protect for the quarterback or when it can't?
What are we talking about?
It's a question. What are we talking about? No. Wait. I'm gonna repeat the question, Doug. I'm gonna repeat the question, Doug. I'm gonna repeat the question, Doug. Is it easier for a wide receiver to get the ball more consistently?
It's easier.
Wait.
No. I heard the question. It's easier for any position to be successful in anything that they do. It's easier for the running back to run the ball. It's easier for the quarterback.
When the O-line can protect, right?
Yes, it's easier for the quarterback.
So if you're worried about Caleb Williams going to that team because of the lack of O-line, you should also then worry about the receiver.
I said a bunch of other things. I said about offensive. I said about personnel, like your wide receiver. You need your wide receiver to be able to catch. You need your the coordinators or your coach to have a good scheme in place. You need the offensive line to be good. There's a lot more factors. To me personally, I think if a wide receiver is just that good, I think it's easier for a wide receiver to be good in the scenario.
You don't think of
look at Terry McLaurin. Look at Terry McLaurin.
Terry just had his worst year.
Wait.
No. Terry did just have his worst year, but Terry McLaurin for the longest of time, what's been the conversation with Terry McLaurin? Even though he's in a bad scenario, he's a great dude. He's a great wide receiver. He's one of them ones, and everyone knows it. Marvin Harrison, despite him being bad, let's say if he's in a bad scenario, he will show enough for us to be like, you know what, similar to Terry McLaurin, he's that guy. He's that good.
So why can't Caleb do that in a bad scenario?
Especially
because he's that good.
As a quarterback,
especially if he gets drafted to the Bears, they take Caleb. Then they take Rome, Picasso. Nigga, they damn near win the division.
The Bears are cursed, bro. That shit don't make sense.
Okay,
the Bears are cursed.
Let's keep entertaining. Patriots.
It's depending on how that OC is gonna do. I don't know. I don't know how Caleb would do in his first year, though.
Well, here's the thing, though. People view Marvin Harrison Jr. like he's going to niggas just like the same way people say how Jettis was top 10 and Jettis Jamal was almost in the top 5 conversation. That's how people view Marvin Harrison Jr. It's the same way how people view Caleb Williams. So that's how we view him. Caleb Williams is one of them ones, bro. You might not.
We said Trevor Lawrence was one of the ones, and look at what he's doing.
Whoa, brother.
They called him the next Payton.
Brother.
Wait. I'm the T-Law guy here. I'll explain that. Yeah, I called him a T-Law. Hey, I called T-Law a generational talent.
Wait,
right?
Wait.
Yeah. I called him a generational talent. However, his rookie year, what he was going into, ain't nobody was caping for that.
Urban Meyer, bro.
Hey, and look at what happened when he has Doug Peterson, his second year with Doug Peterson.
Oh, yeah, he had a bad year, for sure.
Okay, so, bro, I'm not...
And Caleb Williams, you go in there with DJ Moore, Roma Dunn.
Bro, the Bears are cursed, bro.
Okay,
and the OC. I don't think that. I think in terms of bringing up quarterbacks, the Bears are terrible. I'm not gonna lie. The Bears are terrible.
Oh no! I agree with you.
Ruined.
Terrible.
They've completely ruined Justin
Yo,
Fields.
we keep going. Don't we all agree? If Terry gets
they can ruin Caleb.
Terry gets a competent quarterback or a really good quarterback, he's basically a 1,400-yard receiver.
Who?
Do you agree with that, Dub? Or he's a 1,300-yard, 1,400-yard receiver like DJ Mortis was?
Terry McLaurin.
I say like 12. I say 12 to 13.
Absolutely.
So with that offense, and even though the what's his name, the O-line situation for the Commanders, yeah, they take a lot of sacks, but Sam Howard's pocket presence, dog shit. So you bring in Caleb Williams.
That line is still trash, though.
It is, but it doesn't. Okay, an offensive line can be like not good.
The offensive line
can also look worse when your QB is holding on to the ball for hella long. So all I'm saying is that when you if Caleb goes to the Commanders with this offense, with these weapons, bro.
And mind you, they are also getting a new scheme that'll get the ball out.
It's just like,
and like I said,
it's just like even though you think the Bears are crusading, just
we're talking about Kliff on the Commanders, right? Talking about Kliff on the Commanders.
I'm saying
Kliff and what he's been doing to Trey's point. It never works in the NFL like that. Like it doesn't. And if it does work, it works for a short amount of time. Then it gets figured out. Right.
Okay, but here's the difference.
So the thing with Caleb, bro,
no longer the head honcho.
No, you acting as if
no longer the head honcho.
Okay, so even then, y'all acting as if
wasn't Kyler still a top 10
scheme?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. Even with Kliff, Kyler Murray was still a top 10 quarterback. Why can't Caleb? Why can't Caleb? Literally the same point.
And I was literally against Kliff, and I was just going against Kliff, but at least Kyler was still talented.
You're not hearing my point. My point is this. My point. Oh my God, I sound like Mookie. My point is an OC and the weapons around you, the line, the wide receivers you have, all of that can factor in terms of your performance and the narrative of who you are. I feel as if every time we talk about Caleb Williams, everyone's just assuming that whichever scenario he's going to be a part of, it's going to fucking work out. And I'm saying no.
Not year one. It's like
every time I hear when I hear talks about Caleb Williams, every time no one's being pessimistic at all.
Everyone is a lot of pessimistic.
Nobody's being pessimistic. Nobody's being pessimistic. Wait. Hold up. No, because I need to address this.
Say the word.
Nobody's being pessimistic because of his talent. So here's my thing, Dub. And look, because all we have to go off is Kliff Kingsbury in the NFL. If you want to ignore college, fine.
Bro.
In the NFL, wait. Even in the NFL, with all the limitations, you talk about Kliff Kingsbury. Kyler Murray was still able to be a top 10 quarterback, and he had D-Hop with AJ Green, Christian Kirk, and Rondale Moore. Before Christian Kirk became the Christian Kirk we know now. So if you put Caleb with, because you said O-line and the weapons can outdo what you said. Hold up. I got to hold up.
And Kyler was a top 10 in his rookie year?
No, not in his rookie year.
No, not his rookie year. We're talking about 2021.
He was.
In 2021, he was.
My point is, y'all acting like this dude coming in and he's about to fucking piss gold, bro.
No. Wait. Hold up.
I don't think he was first year. Second year.
Hold up. This is what I'm trying to say, Doug. Because again, you're saying that we think it's just gonna automatically work. No, because Kyler Murray, his rookie year, it wasn't. He looked cool. He was offensive rookie of the year, but they went 3-13. They sucked. It wasn't all that, right? They got D-Hop and all that stuff. Yeah, and then you said, the weapons in your O-line can do to how you succeed. So in my opinion, because all we have to do is base Kliff Kingsbury off the NFL. If I saw Kyler Murray in year 2, year 3 be a top 10 quarterback with D-Hop, old AJ Green, unproven Christian Kirk, and Rondale Moore, with, let's be real, a whatever running game and a whatever O-line, Caleb Williams with a bona fide receiver who's proven in Terry McLaurin, he might not be D-Hop level, but he's still proven. He got a Jahan Dotson over there, right? A Brian Robinson who's solid. I wish they'd run the ball more, but a Brian Robinson who's solid. Right, you get Caleb in there. He can still be. I'm not saying they're going to win.
What were we saying about Bryce Young, man?
Oh, don't do that.
What was I saying about Bryce Young? Because I told y'all it wasn't going to be pretty year one because the lack of weapons, the lack of O-line, the lack of scheme, and an inconsistent defense. So I told y'all that was going to happen. How many times do I have to repeat it? I told y'all that was going to happen.
No, I already knew Bryce Young's situation.
But the weapons,
when you look at
wait, stop. The weapons in Washington,
like this thing
clear the weapons in Carolina. The weapons of
Act
Washington
like it didn't work out with him. The dude's a fucking weirdo, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not believing.
Oh my God!
Here we go.
He's a weirdo.
I knew it.
I was believing in a weirdo, bro. Like I'm not.
You saw that one picture of him in that dress with his fingernails.
That's what I was waiting to hear. Y'all gotta think about it like this, bro. Especially as like being a leader of men, fam. Like,
bro. He's a quarterback. Hey, and you know what's so crazy? I love how Caleb Williams gets called weird, but Mr. Mayo and his coffee, everybody just let that slide.
I called him weird
I
called him weird,
and we was calling him John Elway after his first game. Why can't
he's
Caleb
a weird? I didn't call him John O. What the hell?
Hyping him up after 4 times.
I thought it was dope. I thought it was dope that he went crazy. It was a nice game.
It's always the off-field shit, bro. It's always, bro.
Yeah, we can't talk about on the field.
Wait, stop. Wait, stop. Duh. When Jalen Carter got his when Jalen Carter got his criminal charges, did you not say sometimes the talent of certain people will outweigh that no matter what happens?
How's that an ether?
Because shouldn't the talent of Caleb Williams outweigh the fact that he put on a dress and painted his nails?
People are depending on him to be the leader of his crew. People aren't depending on Jalen Carter to be the leader.
Did you just say you overvalued?
Go ahead, Trey.
I gotta stop this because
people aren't.
Hold on. It's getting to a point.
Who's looking at Jalen Carter to be a vet? Yeah, shut your mouth.
Nobody. Who's looking at Caleb Williams to be a vet?
He's the quarterback. He's the leader of that crew. CJ Stroud
comes in. That says we shouldn't look at them like that.
You shouldn't say we overvalue quarterback.
We're overvaluing the quarterback.
That goes
overvaluing the quarterback.
You're overvaluing the quarterback of Caleb Williams right now.
Go ahead.
Let me go real quick. Okay, one, not every quarterback that walks into a building, even after being drafted the number 1 overall pick.
That's some bullshit.
No. I'm telling you how it goes. Not every quarterback who walks in there is immediately the top guy in the locker room. He's got to be the one that's walking out there with the flag. Yeah, he's got to lead us in the war. That's not how that works. If you listen to the guys that were playing with Lamar this year, they were talking about how Lamar had took an extra step because now some of the older voices that were there when he was a rookie, they're no longer there.
But they still got behind him. They still were behind him even when he was going through his run. I remember that vividly. They were still behind him. They still supported him because he wasn't doing no weird shit.
Okay, but what I'm trying to get you to understand is this. I promise you, I've been in NFL locker rooms myself, and you know that. It's a lot of fucking weirdos in that bitch, regardless of position. I promise you.
Okay.
Man. Hey, if homie go out there to first practice and he start ripping heaters and making throws that they ain't seen their quarterback make in a decade, I promise you, that boy can paint his nails every color known to man and several known to monkeys.
But
they ain't gonna give a good goddamn about.
We talk about raw prospects like Jadeveon Clowney all the time. You talk about how he's a bust and how he was going to be generational. What do you mean? He goes into scenarios where y'all assuming he's going to sit here and evolve into this great prospect.
I'm not gonna lie. Dub clearly took a page out of Manziel book if we comparing Caleb Williams to Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah, you crazy.
Jadeveon Clowney game.
You're not hearing my point.
Caleb Williams isn't a raw prospect. Jadeveon Clowney was a freak of nature. He was a raw prospect. This is not Caleb Williams is not a raw prospect, bro.
The hell is he?
A great prospect.
He's a bullshit prospect.
He's okay. They're both great. They're both great.
No.
There's a difference between
Why
raw
are
and
they
blue
great?
chip.
Why are they
Wait.
great?
There's a difference between raw prospect and blue chip prospect. You know that, right?
Anthony
Nah,
Richardson
walk
was
it down,
raw, but he was
You
still a
talking about
great
raw-
prospect
you
because
talking
of the
about raw-
athleticism.
You talking about raw is more like athleticism and blue chip is more of in talent and skill?
No. Look, listen.
The fuck y'all talking about?
No, this is the issue that I have with this comparison. One, Jadeveon Clowney, for all intents and purposes, when he was in college, was a one-trick pony. That's all he was. He was terrible. He was terrible in the run game. He did not have a pass rush bag. The only way he was going to beat you is if he beat you out of your stance as an offensive lineman. We're not talking about a quarterback who can't read defenses, who, okay, cool. The only thing he lives off of is RPOs, or the only thing he can do is throw a deep ball. No, Caleb Williams is talented in a lot of areas. There are some things he has to clean up, quite frankly, because he's so good that he got bored in college. And there were times where you would watch him on film and you would literally see him say, I could take this 7-yard throw, but if I make this defensive end miss and go scramble, I'm going to have a 40-yard throw at the back end of this play. And sometimes he would get bored and decide to do that. You can rein that in. There is a difference between him being so talented on a football field that he gets the ability to take extra chances that other guys don't, as opposed to, this guy can't actually do his job. He can play within structure. The entire notion that this guy is some raw prospect who can't do these things as a quarterback has been severely overblown. People are just trying to find a reason to hate on.
Thank you.
We talking about Caleb Williams like he's Joe Milton right now. Like that's
you know what's
y'all talking about him
crazy?
like he gonna work out no matter what.
No. Dub, you keep saying that. We all here, right? Let's just keep it a buck, right?
Bullshit.
We all here understand that there's a possibility it doesn't work out because depending on where he goes, I'm the one, mind you, on my phone in the middle of a DoorDash. I'm the one that came up here and said, hey, if you replace Davis Mills and you put a quarterback with the same crappy situation, it doesn't mean anything. So we understand that it might not work out depending on where he goes. If he goes to the Bears and they still don't fix their schemes and all that, yeah, he's going to have a rough rookie year. If he goes to the Commanders, Patriots, and they don't surround him with the adequate weapons to succeed that these other quarterbacks get, yeah, we know it's not going to be succeed. However, when we're talking about him as a prospect, and I'm going to be real, 365 days ago, nobody was questioning he was QB1. Not a soul was questioning that he was going to be the QB1.
I'm not saying he's not QB1.
He's been QB1 for 3 years.
He's been QB1 for at least 3 years at the max, 2.5.
Okay, but Dub,
nobody's saying that.
But Dub,
you're saying we're not. We agree.
No, we're not saying
y'all talking about every scenario he's going to come in. If he goes on the Bears, I'm not gonna lie, I'm worried.
It is. You can be worried, but it is more.
You can be worried about it, but you can't deny he's still going to at least be better than what Justin Fields has been doing to the Bears. That's what I'm saying.
Like what about the coaching that they've been?
Wait, hold up.
What you think the coaching's automatically going to fix itself?
No. Wait. Trent, let me say this real quick.
Let me say coaching got to fix itself automatically.
This is my thing. I get the thing that you're scared about with the Bears.
They've been struggling for coaching for decades.
They've been struggling with coaching, and it's messed up their quarterbacks. I get it with Trubisky, and now with Fields, and now with all these dudes. I get it. But when you look at Caleb Williams as a quarterback, I think that if you get him onto the Bears and you give him, like Trent said, maybe a solid another wide receiver like Odunze, he will be able to play better. And let's be honest, it's better than having Justin Fields stay for another year and make your whole situation go down the tank. If you skip Caleb Williams, if the Bears skip Caleb Williams, it's the dumbest decision they've ever made.
Nobody's saying to skip him. Nobody's saying skip him. There's been a head coach up here that said that there's been players who are crazy talented and completely wasted because of OC, wasted because of coaching, wasted because of fit. Huh?
Can he play better on the Bears than what Justin Fields has done these past 3 years?
So maybe we'll have to see.
If that's how you think, Caleb Williams will be the biggest bust of this generation.
Yeah,
Dead
you're
ass.
disgusting.
Dead ass. No,
Yeah, you're disgusting.
Huh?
You're disgusting. Justin
If
Fields is
Caleb
not
Williams
that bad.
comes to Chicago and plays
wait.
Wait,
Hold on.
whoa.
Let's bring it in real quick, Dub. I need
he
to
will
ask
be
you
the
this
biggest
question.
bust of this generation.
You're
And let's bring it
disgusting.
in real quick because Dub, I need to ask you this question. As a prospect, right? What do you think Caleb Williams is? Like on a scale from 1 to 10, what do you think?
He's the best. He's the best rookie to pick right now. Nobody's saying he's not.
Okay, pause.
Better
So
than
why do you think it's so crazy for us to believe that more likely than not he will
It's not
eventually
that. Every time, every single time you talk about Caleb, it's like there's no margin of error at all. You just assume that everything's gonna work. Every time I hear y'all talk about that shit, you think he's gonna pitch gold, bro. The Commanders is not a good fit for Caleb Williams.
Well, let me ask you,
even if Kliff Kingsbury is there, I promise you. I promise you, it's not going to be one.
Hold on.
He was just
with this is what I'm saying, though, Dub. This is why I keep bringing up Marvin Harrison Jr. The same way he's talking about Caleb, we have seen one of the talented receivers, Michael Crabtrees of the world, Ted Ginn of the world, come into the league and not look the same. The same logic you're using.
Ain't no way Ted Ginn was not Marvin.
Ted Ginn is one of the greatest college receivers to ever play this game. That's my point.
Ted Ginn was a consensus All-American.
You're missing the point.
Yeah, but he's not Marvin.
Ted Ginn was a dog.
He's not Marvin.
Michael Crabtree was better than Marvin Harrison Jr. in college.
Okay, Michael was good though. Michael was a good wide receiver.
He only had 3,000-yard seasons. That's underwhelming as fuck for a guy like Michael Crabtree.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying Marvin Harrison is going to sit here and be like a star-studded Hall of Famer.
But Trent's point is the way you're talking about how you guys are acting like there's no margin for error for Caleb. Why don't you acting like there's a margin of error for Marvin Harrison Jr.? Perfect example. Wait, Dub. Perfect example. Dub. Perfect example.
What?
Dub. Perfect example. JSN, Jackson Smith and Jimbo. To me, he was the wide receiver number 1 last year coming out the draft. But you know what happened to him? He went to a wide receiver stacked room with a non-pass happy offense and looked like honestly, he didn't even look like a top 4 rookie in this draft.
Yeah,
but he was the number 1 coming out.
He did show flashes.
Yes, so imagine just let's take that. Imagine, even though I obviously don't think it's gonna happen because I think it's a top 5 pick. Let's just say somehow, some way, some wacky stuff happens. Marvin Harrison Jr. doesn't get drafted where he's supposed to, and he falls into a team with a stacked wide receiver room. Let's just say Marvin Harrison Jr. goes to the Bengals. Somehow, some way, he falls to the Bengals.
Well, if he goes to the Bengals and T. Higgins isn't there, he'll be just
T.
fine.
Higgins is already getting franchise tag. That's confirmed.
Oh, he's getting franchise tag?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So then he would. Then I'm going off the notion of what pick would Marvin Harrison be? Like the 2nd or 3rd?
He's going to the Cardinals because the most likely he's most likely quarterbacks.
Okay. So he's going to the Cardinals. I'm assuming he's going to the Cardinals. If he's going to Seattle, if he's going to the Bengals, like I will be like, cool, yeah. I don't think he's gonna have that great of a year. I think we should definitely like take that into consideration. Which is why I didn't talk that much about JSN last year because I was like, oh no, he's going to Seahawks, so he's not gonna get PT like that. We gotta look at other wide receivers that's gonna get PT because he's not, and that's something that could hurt his game. Marvin Harrison Jr. Marvin Harrison, you're talking about Michael Crabtree. I'm not saying Marvin Harrison Jr. is gonna be like a Hall of Famer. I'm just saying like him coming out, especially if he's going on the Cardinals. Bro, he could be a 800 to 1,000-yard wide receiver, without a doubt in my mind. And because of the similar to like Garrett Wilson, we could tell the skill set that he had. The production wasn't there, but he was really one of the ones.
How we feel about Caleb Williams.
Yards, 25 TDs, and 8 picks.
Now if you're going on the Commanders. They have
the weapons of galore. I guess.
Hold on. Not if he's going on the Commanders. Why not?
Nigga, what does Sam Howell throw for? What does Sam Howell
Sam Howell threw for 3,900, 21 and 21. You mean to tell me Caleb Williams can't throw for 3,900, 25 and 8?
Do they have Eric Bieniemy?
Oh no. That's crazy.
Okay then. Right. If they had him, I would be more comfortable. You have Kliff fucking Kingsbury.
Okay.
I'm off that.
Okay. I guess Kliff Kingsbury didn't have the offense that made Kyler Murray a top 10 quarterback. Wait. Final question, Dub, and then we can move on. Dub, final question or thing, then we can move on. Dub, do you think Caleb Williams' talent is better than Kyler Murray's talent?
You're talking about like raw. If you're talking about talent,
just
if
talent.
you're talking about talent, that I'm assuming that's including your athleticism. Kyler Murray is probably better than Caleb, yeah. Because talent, raw athleticism, yeah. Kyler Murray was one of the craziest raw, talented athletic
skill
players
set
coming
skill
out
set.
of it.
Do you think Caleb
So yeah,
more
if you're talking about skill set, yeah.
Yeah, I'm asking.
Kyler.
So now
raw
that we
talent
mentioned
is
those
Kyler
two,
though.
Okay, so now as an overall quarterback, prospect, whatever the case, from what you've seen, do you think Caleb Williams has the potential to be better than what Kyler Murray was in his?
I do think so.
Okay. Do you think he has the opportunity to do what Kyler Murray did in his first 2 years? Offensive Rookie of the Year, and then the second year, that's where he took his explosion.
Yeah, possibly.
Okay.
Okay.
He did that with Kliff Kingsbury. I hope you know that. As the head honcho. Kyler Murray did that with Kliff Kingsbury. Why can't Caleb do it with Kliff Kingsbury?
Because Kliff is not that good, especially when his shit.
But he did it with Kyler Murray, and you just said that Caleb can be better than Kyler Murray.
When you come into a scenario when you're brand new on something, people aren't ready for you at all. So they're sitting here like, all right, what's his name? Kliff Kingsbury came into the league. Nobody knew much. So he came in, kind of shocked everyone. Now everyone got a taste. Now everyone got used to him. Yeah, he never was in the NFL before the Cardinals.
But his rookie year, they went 3-13, gang.
Talking about the offense, bro.
Yeah, Kliff Kingsbury, his rookie year, the offense clearly wasn't that much of a threat if they went 3-13.
The offense wasn't that bad in that year. They were just losing.
I'm gonna look this up.
13 games is just losing.
What?
Were they not three? If I'm not correct me if I'm wrong, were they not 3-13? Kliff Kingsbury's first year? Were they not?
They were one of the worst passing teams in the league.
So clearly they were pretty prepared for him if they were one of the worst passing teams in the league.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, wait, no, wait. Steve Wilkes was the head coach. What the hell are we talking about?
Steve Wilkes was their head coach when they went 3-13.
Yeah,
Steve Wilkes drafted Kyler Murray?
Steve Wilkes was the head coach, yes.
No, he didn't.
If the year they went 3-13, the year they went 3-13, yeah, he wasn't even. Yeah, Kyler Murray wasn't even there. Why are you even using 3-13?
That was Josh Rosen's 1 year with Steve Wilkes. He got fired after that year, and Kliff Kingsbury was hired in the offseason, and he was the one who drafted Kyler Murray. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Kyler Murray's rookie year, they went 5-10-1, not 3-13. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 5-10-1. And the offense was very up and down.
Again,
so clearly,
what?
Clearly that means when Kliff Kingsbury got there, the offense, he didn't catch that many people off guard. They were 24th in yards, 25th in touchdowns, and in interceptions, they were 15. So, But clearly the offense didn't scare him that much.
Yeah,
clearly, they were pretty prepared for him.
That goes to the testament how shit he is.
And Kyler Murray was a top 10 quarterback with him, was he not? Why can't Caleb?
And Kyler Murray didn't become top 10 until he got D-Hop, bro.
And Caleb Williams will be coming in with Terry McLaurin and Jahan Dotson.
I'm not believing in that like that.
But you believed in an old AJ Green, an unproven Christian Kirk, Rondell Moore,
D-Hop is better. I would rather have D-Hop than those guys.
But so you rather
but Terry McLaurin is still a top 10 caliber receiver, top 12, whatever.
Yeah, but he's not D-Hop. He's not arguably the best wide receiver in the game.
Okay, but he's
still really, really good.
That don't mean shit to me.
Let me ask you this.
How?
He started progressing. He started progressing, and Kliff Kingsbury offense started working. We got the best wide receiver in the game. Congratulations. There we go. You got the best wide receiver in the game. I will assume you have a good quarterback and the best wide receiver in the game. The offense is probably going to take a jump. Even then, the offense wasn't even that great.
Time out. He don't have to be the best receiver in the league, but hold on. Say Terry McLaurin can take a good quarterback and he can get the ball consistently. At his best, where is Terry McLaurin ranked? At his best.
He's in the same area no matter what.
So no matter top 10 to 12, basically.
He's already top 10 like 15. That's his range. No matter what. That's not changing.
8, 7.
No, he'll never be better than Garrett. He'll never be better than Jamar. He'll never be better than Justin. He'll never be better than Cup could be getting hurt. So maybe if Cup keeps getting hurt. But if Cup's healthy, he's never going to be better than Cup. He's never going to be better than Devontae Adams unless he regresses. He's never going to be better.
Adams 31, by the way.
Hey, Devontae's still cooking.
Yeah, he's still playing.
Yeah, so like we said, Terry McLaurin is in the 12 10 to 12, 13 range.
But even then, that can still help. Nigga, you have a top 10 receiver.
He's not top 10
receiver. And we always
Terry McLaurin's not top 10. What the hell are we talking about?
I said 10 to 15.
He's
right there.
He's like right outside the top 10.
He's not even better than AJ Brown.
AJ Brown's top 10.
But AJ Brown is like at the back end of top 10.
Yeah, and Terry McLaurin is at the front.
DJ Moore better than him too.
Yeah, that's same tier.
I'm not gonna argue it, but
Same tier.
Okay, hey, let's do it right now. Hey, we talk about it. Let's see how many receivers we can name better than Terry McLaurin. Why not? Right?
I'm not gonna lie.
I know Trent, but this is for Dub. I want Dub. This is for Dub.
I'm taking Smitty over him too.
You lost me crazy.
Oh
what the hell are we talking about?
Okay.
You have Diggs. You have Tua. You have AJ Brown. You have Cooper Kupp. You have Devontae Adams. You have Justin Jefferson. You have Jamar Chase. You have that's the AJ Brown already.
Yes.
What is ACD?
Oh, CD Lamb. Forgot about CD Lamb.
Go ahead and say Garrett Wilson.
Keenan Allen's better than him. Garrett Wilson's better than him.
Keenan Allen.
You lost me.
Hey, Trey.
You know what Keenan Allen was
I'm not gonna lie. Hey,
Keenan Allen was going crazy.
Hey, at what point are we giving Cooper Kupp the Michael Thomas tax?
He got one more time.
I'm picking Cooper Kupp.
He got one more time for me. If Cooper Kupp gets hurt again this year, yeah.
I'm
like I said, if he gets hurt again this year, I'm on that.
And I'm picking DJ Moore. Hey, we're gonna be nasty. Who we picking? Amon Ra or Terry McLaurin? Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Nitty gritty. Terry McLaurin is better than period.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So if you
wait, hold on, but here's the thing though. Wait, but time out though. Time out.
Amari Cooper.
Wait, well, hold on.
Terry McLaurin's better than Amari Cooper, bro.
Fine. Hold on, but that's fine. You know what?
I already named 10.
We're naming guys that are nice as fuck. So again, if Caleb goes in that situation with a receiver who's nice as hell with a good number 2 in Jahan Dotson, why can't he do the same thing Kyler did?
And Kyler Murray, you know who Kyler Murray's number 2 dub was? You know who his number 2 was? Old AJ Green.
Okay.
Offensive line.
Kliff Kingsbury's gonna show y'all. He gonna show y'all.
He's trash.
Hey, he gonna show me in the first half. And then
what do you think that Cardinals? Wait. What do you think that Cardinals O-line was?
That Cardinals offense wasn't even great.
I said O-line. What do you think that O-line was?
It was Reginald.
It wasn't like anything.
Okay, so Dub, you just even in the middle right now that offense wasn't great, but we still had Kyler Murray as a top 10 quarterback them 2 years before Kliff got out of there and before he had that real bad injury. We had.
If Kyler was top 10 for Kliff, so can Caleb in discussion.
Kyler Murray was making it work in spite of Kliff Kingsbury, bro.
Why can't Caleb?
Because
this is Caleb's first year getting into the real NFL pro game, bro. At least
Kyler Murray won Offensive Rookie of the Year his first year with Kliff Kingsbury.
Oh my god! Oh my god, bro!
And with no D-Hop, mind you. D-Hop wasn't there. Kyler Murray's rookie year, and
he wasn't top 10 in his rookie year.
He still had a good year though, bro.
I don't care. He wasn't top 10.
Okay, he was like 11 and 12. He was like
Caleb Williams.
No, he was like 15.
Caleb Williams' floor is Kyler Murray. That's his floor.
Yeah, that's his floor. That is floor.
So if he doesn't meet that expectation, Trent, is he a bust for you?
Of course.
Yes.
He can't beat Kyler Murray. Of course he's a bust. Of course,
it would be a gigantic bust.
If Caleb Williams, with all his talent and skill, if he can't beat even Kyler Murray, yes, my nigga, you're a bust.
I know, and Dub, you know, I would say yes.
How is that disgusting? Like
if Caleb Williams,
if he beat Kyler Murray, it'd be disgusting.
And he plays the same way, or almost to the level of Justin Fields, he's going to be the biggest bust of the generation. That's what
y'all be hating on Justin Fields too much, man. I'm not gonna
I don't know how we turn this into Justin Fields, but
y'all be hating on him way too much. It's disgusting. The amount of hate y'all give him is crazy.
Let's talk about some. I want to actually talk about this though, because we want to talk about hate and over hate. I'm not gonna hold you, like no bullshit. Matt Ryan, like prime Matt Ryan, gets overhated.
Oh
like,
my God.
No. You can't do that. I know you're not talking. You just be Matt Ryan.
Bro.
No. Matt Ryan I'm talking about just an objective lens, because All I'm saying is though, of course, he was the head of 28-3. We understand that. We get it. But objectively speaking, he's the best Atlanta quarterback, clearly. In the franchise.
Hey.
People will still say that Michael Vick is better, putting their bias to the side.
We know how people do.
I agree with you.
We know what people do with
Michael Vick.
I'm talking about Matt Ryan's tenure. Like they try to make it seem like he was just a straight bum.
Okay, I hear you with that.
Yeah, they try to make it seem like he wasn't
But the people that be glazing Michael Vick, and you most likely the same people that be hating on Lamar, bruh. Look at me in my face. That man Michael Vick couldn't throw straight, bro. That man Michael Vick, what y'all would do? This is what he'll have those highlights where he's launching that bomb, and Roddy White will come in and save the day. But Michael Vick
wasn't Michael Vick.
I'm about to say it wasn't even Roddy White. It was freaking
Malcolm Jenkins or something I forgot what.
It was
Brian Finneran.
It was Michael Jenkins, Brian Finneran.
I swear he played with Roddy White. He didn't play with Roddy White?
No, he did. He did for 2 years before he went to jail. But
Roddy White okay. He did play with Roddy White. Okay.
I guarantee you, and I'm putting this on God. I swear to God. I know it's a hype. If player's choice, if we all live in the Michael Vick era, people will be slandering the fuck out of him. People would be if we had the social media and the podcast the way how we have now, if this was back in the 2000s and people
they'll be cooking him. They'll be cooking him. He couldn't throw straight.
They will be calling him a straight running. They will be calling him Denard Robinson.
He was a running back.
They will be called. I'm telling the way how people used to call Lamar a receiver and a running back, bro. Vic had a great arm. He had a great deep ball. That shit was pretty as hell. But accuracy, short, intermediate.
Even the low ball was inaccurate a lot. Like it wasn't just that.
And you guys, and you're right, Trent. But I'm gonna bring it back to Matt Ryan.
Michael Vick's more of a running back than Lamar Jackson.
Oh yeah, facts. No, but
I think Matt Ryan's overhated crazy.
Trent. Hear me out, gay, because you probably not gonna like this. But listen,
who better, Andy Dalton or Matt Ryan?
Yo, Matt Ryan. Come on,
dog. Matt Ryan, and it's not even close.
Anyways, Trent, you say Matt Ryan gets overhated, and I feel like I found his perfect comp.
Yes.
Matt Ryan in his generation is today's generation's Dak Prescott.
What the hell is wrong with you?
He's gonna get all the yards. Wait, listen.
No, I don't want to hear that bullshit.
No, just without the interceptions. Hear me out.
Nah, you terrible, bro.
The reason why I said that is because
you destroy the credibility of PC.
He's going to throw 4K. He's going to throw. Wait, what'd you say? Oh, did you hit me with the stat insult? Did you
yes.
Yo,
that was so crazy.
I noticed how
man just crashed out. We ain't heard from him since.
Here's the thing. He's going to get you all the yards. He's going to play solid, top 12 to 15 range football, right? And then it's just kind of that's it. That's all you can really say about Matt Ryan. And then he had that run where he went to the Super Bowl. He played good, then sold 28-3, and that's pretty much, unfortunately, the stain on your career. Because let's be real, when you blow big leads like that, especially in the big moment, and that's all you do, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. But Matt Ryan, you could say he's the greatest quarterback in Atlanta history. That's fine.
Yeah, I think he is.
Because who else have they had other than Michael Vick?
No, people
can really put up there.
Vick is better than Matt Ryan.
I mean, I get you that, but we all know Michael Vick is the same.
I just
AI.
feel like,
but we know Michael Vick has the AI nostalgia. I'm just saying, so you take that aside, take the knowing that people be glazing Vick crazy, right?
Yeah.
Matt Ryan, he has the great regular season and he has that playoff run up until the Super Bowl, and that's it. What else can you say about Matt Ryan?
But here's the thing, though. Now, I'm not saying that Matt Ryan was just like nothing crazy, but people were trying to make it seem like Matt Ryan was just a regular schmegular quarterback with Julio Jones. That's literally how they try to.
But he was maybe borderline top 10 at times, but he was a pretty much a 9, 10, 11, 12 range guy. He was I would say really good. He was a really good quarterback who had his moments from time to time. And then what else do you talk about?
Because I think he's the winningest quarterback in the Falcons' history.
Not saying much. Who's the winningest quarterback for the Bears?
I'm saying Matt Ryan gets
Jay Cutler, probably. I don't know.
That's my point. He gets disrespected like he wasn't. At one point, Matt Ryan was like that. Like, no, I know he don't. At one point, he was actually a damn good quarterback. He was.
No, I agree.
At one point, he was what?
Yeah, at one point he was
he was like that at one point. At one point, Matt Ryan was like that.
2016.
Oh yeah, 2016.
At one point, Matt
That's
Ryan
why I said he has the playoff run.
He was what level
That
quarterback?
gets tainted by 28-3.
Even his early careers, like
he was cool. He was solid. He was good.
No.
He was good.
Look,
but what else do you talk about? He's not going to be.
I'm just going to
him blowing that 28-3.
Hold on,
wait. Never let him outlive it.
Hold on, look. I'm gonna just say this, and Trent, you might look at me crazy, but you know me because I watched Matt Ryan his entire career, literally while he was at Boston College too. Because I watched him go toe to toe back in the day with Tyrod Taylor when they were in the ACC. Matt Ryan is Eli without the rings.
This is what I be talking about, yo. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
No. So now you're gonna make me put my Eli cape on because we're not gonna act like Eli was a scrub. Eli was not a scrub. He had the talent to be better.
Oh,
thank you.
Hold on. Can everyone calm down before they start doing all these extra ass emotions?
Okay.
Look. At the end of the day, people sit there. We talk about Eli being mid, blah blah blah. Reality, no.
Thank you. Whoa.
Did you compare Matt Ryan to Eli?
Yes, he said he's Eli without the rings. That's so fucking disrespectful.
No fucking
yes, it is. Trey, we know we love Eli. Objectively speaking, Eli Manning, for majority of his career, was Reginald. He turned up in the playoffs.
Trent,
that's it.
Hold on, Trent. Hold on, bro. No, I'm not gonna let you do that, and this is why. Because when Eli was playing, there's a difference. I was in high school. You was a baby, so I'm gonna need you to hold on. Because no. Hold on. That first year they won the Super Bowl, you're right. Yeah, he was playing like Reginald. He turned up. The next he turned up in the playoffs. Cool. What people forget about that year, the very next year, Eli was playing his
on the same thing again.
Huh?
Yes, and then Plesko shot himself. We know that, Trey. They was on the same pace to do the same thing again, and Plesko shot himself. Then we lost the Eagles. Yes, Trey. We all know that.
Okay, cool. Now let's jump to the last Super Bowl run that everybody just unanimously throws at the defense, right? Even though the defense was 27th in the league, the only thing that they did positive that year was lead the league in sacks. That was the same year that everybody's throwing for 5K that one year. Matt Stafford's throwing for 5K. Freaking
damn, we were blessed with
threw for 5K that year. So everybody's like, oh yeah,
crazy, ain't it?
Great year.
Crazy.
You know who threw for almost 5K?
Yeah, Eli. Yeah,
Eli. And he did that with fucking
We know it's Trey.
Victor Cruz.
Like, bro, what are we talking
Hey, who ain't say he did it without Victor Cruz?
He said he did it with.
He did it with.
Yeah, him and Hakeem Nicks was crazy. It was a good. But here's the point, though, Trey.
Hold on.
Man, let him finish. Yo.
What I'm trying to get you to understand is this: we can say whatever the hell we want about Eli's career and what we think about him. If you detach the name Manning from his career,
He's so full of it.
No, I'm not full. No, I'm not.
No, let him finish. Let him finish.
I want to hear this.
Objectively speaking, Matt Ryan is clearly better than Eli Manning.
Cool.
Clearly. It's night and day, Trey.
Trent, if you want to say he's better, I'm not gonna argue. But what I'm telling you is this: the reason why people treat Matt Ryan the way that they do, as opposed to the reason why people still give Eli a certain level of respect, even if people want to be like, oh, well, I don't think he's really a Hall of Famer. I don't think he was really that good. You can't really debate it because at the end of the day, he has 2 Super Bowls, 2 Super Bowl MVPs, as opposed to Matt Ryan having the career that he did, but the stain on his career, the one defining moment is 28-3. That's Trey, my whole point.
This is why I'm exactly saying comparing Eli to Matt is disrespectful as hell. Because
no,
point,
Eli,
yes, it is. Let me finish. Number one, for majority of their careers, their whole careers, Matt Ryan has been clearly better than Eli Manning, and it's not close. At some point, Matt Ryan, bro, like, let's not act like them good seasons Eli had. He also had some dog shit seasons. Like, you talk about all this. You remember 18 TDs, 27 picks? That type of Eli Manning?
Hold on.
Eli Manning.
Hold on. Wait.
No.
You brought up the one.
No, Trey. Hold on. Let me finish. No, I'm not letting you go. No, Matt. No, Trey. Eli Manning's career.
Let me answer.
You said what?
You asked me a question.
I didn't ask you a question. I said
you did. You asked me, do I remember the 18 and 27 years?
Yes, he was terrible.
Yes,
okay, go ahead.
That's a question.
He was terrible.
It was a rhetorical one, but it was still a question nonetheless.
He was terrible.
No, Trey. He wasn't terrible. The receivers are terrible.
Man, no. Everyone
who agrees that you can evaluate quarterbacks?
Hold on, G baby. If I remember correctly, there was one game where it was really, really bad.
He was dog shit. He was terrible. Are you serious, Trey? But we know Eli.
You should be
Eli personally.
Disagreeing with
we love Eli. Trey, you know we know Eli personally. That is fine. We can take our bias out the side. A lot of years.
Eli was a dog. I'm not gonna lie. I'm an Eagles fan. I'm somebody that don't like Eli like that. The Hall of Fame shit, I think, is bullshit because it's just because of the 2 rings that he had. Because statistically, he ain't got shit to be in the Hall of Fame.
Hold on, wait, stop.
Wait, let me finish, bro.
When he retired, he was top 10 all time in passing yards and TD.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to hear that. When you go a year, let me finish my year. Let me finish my statement because I have your back, Trey, in this one. Because statistically, on a year-to-year basis, you only had what? 2, 3, maybe 4 seasons of really being at like a crazy like Hall of Fame level. Outside of that, no. But to Trey's point is because after Plaxico, who the hell was he even throwing to? So you're talking about him having bullcrap seasons and bullcrap years. Well, to Trey's point, he don't have nobody to throw the fucking ball to. So that's not an indictment on him. His team was just bad.
Man's had Trent. You talking about the 18 and 27 year, and the reason why I specifically brought up the receivers is because a bunch of those interceptions.
Keep going,
huh?
We can keep going.
I know we can keep going. I'm not saying he didn't throw a lot of interceptions.
31 and 25 when we went 10 and 6. That's not good. What? 31 and 25.
Yeah,
Eli was a turnover machine. But all I'm saying is that comparing him to Matt Ryan, well, first off, Matt Ryan's career is like as a football player, as a quarterback, it's clearly better than Eli Manning, and it's not close. It's not a discussion. If I take off my Giants cap, it's not a debate. So you to call him Eli Manning without the rings, that's crazy to me. Because it has to be something where they're comparable. They're comparing apples and oranges, bro. Eli Manning gang. Okay. Eli Manning fam comparing to Matt Ryan. That's so disrespectful.
So are you only comparing him to Matt Ryan because
Eli's a hooper, bro? You're not doing this.
Yes,
you're not doing this. No. Because I hear what Trey's saying. And we take these. And that's why I say, y'all be the main ones that say stats and everything. But I'm not going to lie. The only reason y'all saying this, I know, is because of stats. Because Matt Ryan has better statistical seasons consecutively than Eli Manning. But even from a talent, bro, I'm not going to hold you. Eli Manning has a talent as a dog. What?
Do you think?
And it's comparable. It's comparable. It's comparable. I said dog. It's comparable. It's comparable to Matt Ryan. Yes.
As a quarterback,
it's comparable to Matt Ryan.
Okay. Do you think Eli Manning as a quarterback, as a football player, is comparable to Matt Ryan?
Yes.
And that's my issue. That's my problem.
Yes.
That's my issue. That's my problem. That's my main issue. That's why
y'all do him dirty. Y'all do Eli dirty.
Wait, stop. Wait, stop. I got a question. So is Eli Manning better than Andrew Luck?
No.
Hell no. What?
Hell no.
What's the difference?
Neither of them are.
What's the difference?
Neither of them. What the fuck? What is wrong with you?
Wait. I'm sorry, Dub. I didn't hear your answer. I was hearing Trey. Do you think Eli Manning's better than Andrew Luck?
No, not at all.
Okay, but hey, the stats don't match up. But hey, Eli Manning, he was a dog. You know what I mean? He was compared. Like, what's the difference?
Okay.
What?
Because Andrew Luck also didn't play that long either. How long Andrew Luck played?
He played 6 years.
We're talking about their peak. Well, because of longevity, Luck is not
If
even.
we're talking about peak with Eli, oh my god,
it's Andrew
Eli
Luck.
Manning compared to Matt Ryan. It's not
doing
close.
peak, bro. If we're doing peak, bro.
What?
If we're doing peak,
what?
Why you bringing? Why? Wait. Number one, I'm
I
very.
didn't know we
confused.
were arguing peak.
Yeah.
I thought we were arguing.
Wait.
overall.
I'm very confused. I'm very confused here. You're
I thought
bringing
we
up
were
Andrew
arguing
Luck.
overall.
Why is Andrew Luck in this combo? I'm very
Because
confused.
I thought we were talking about overall. I didn't know you were arguing peak. I thought we were talking about overall, and I was trying to see something. But if you're arguing
overall, it would have to be Andrew Luck. It would have to be. I mean, Eli Manning. It would have to be Eli Manning.
Like an all-time career standpoint.
It has to be Eli.
I'm talking about just as.
I thought that's what we was talking about.
No, I think Matt Ryan's tenure he gets overhated by, especially the Atlanta Falcons fans. He gets disrespected crazy.
And I'm trying. Literally, me bringing up Eli and his career and the way it played out is the reason why I'm saying he gets overhated, because y'all keep bringing up the stats. I literally just went to go look it up. All time, you know where Eli's at? He's at 10. Where's Matt Ryan? He's at 7. In terms of all-time touchdowns, Eli is at 10. You want to know where Matt Ryan is? He's at 9.
Oh,
where's Phillip Rivers? Where's Phillip Rivers,
bro?
Oh, let him finish cooking. Let him finish cooking, y'all, man.
No, it's not chitlins. It's the reality of the fucking situation.
No, just because their all-time stats is relatively close, don't make them the same player. When has that ever been the case, Trey?
No, Trent. I'm not saying that they're the same player. I'm saying the way their careers are perceived. That has been my point the entire time. I'm not arguing who's better. I'm telling you the reason why people treat Matt Ryan the way that they do.
Matt Ryan's career was perceived wrong. That's what I'm like. That's why he's over.
We're in agreement. I'm trying to explain that for you. I'm trying to explain why.
I'm not gonna lie. You should have used a different name.
Okay, so you want to know what my kind of problem with bringing up the all-time yards and all-time touchdown?
What's up?
Because Phillip Rivers is 6 on that list.
Yes.
John Elway is 12. This is just passing yards. Warren Moon is 11. Frank Tarkenton is 14. Carson Palmer is 15. So, like, the reason I don't like that is because we can all agree Phillip Rivers is nowhere near any all-time top 10 unless it's an all-time top 10 losers.
That's
But so that's why where they're ranked, we can all agree Matt Ryan. I mean, I would hope we can all agree Matt Ryan had a better career than Phillip Rivers, and that I would say for maybe majority 55-45, we're probably taking Matt Ryan over Phillip Rivers. For real,
Yes.
for real.
I am.
But he's not higher than him on the passing yard.
G-Baby,
Phillip Rivers is higher than Aaron Rodgers.
But G-Baby,
And played less.
G-Baby, you're making my point for me. You want to know why we're not taking him in any kind of all-time list? Why we don't mention him? The stain on his career is him consistently being a loser. That was my whole point. Hold on. The defining moments of his career, the only thing that we remember about him is that he lost. The only thing that people seem to remember about Matt Ryan's career is him being the head of the spear of 28-3, being the quarterback of the team that lost the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history.
Trey.
As opposed to Eli Manning, who statistically you can say, okay, cool, Matt Ryan's a better player. They had similar careers. The only difference is 2 rings, 2 MVPs.
Okay, now Trey. And this is why I think you're wrong. Because let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck, bro. Eli Manning without them 2 rings. How are we looking at Eli Manning? What are people really saying about Eli Manning without them 2 rings?
The same thing they saying about
No,
Matt
they're not. And you know they're not. You know they're not.
That's where we
You
disagree.
get his
That's where we
ass.
disagree.
They gonna say, you
That's where
know
we
it.
disagree.
You know they
That's where we
not.
disagree.
You know
I'm
they
not gonna
not.
lie.
You are
I'm not gonna
lying.
I'm not.
You got it.
I promise. And you know what? Hey, you know what, Trey? Hey, I got you. Hey, Trey. Hey, Trey. You know what? You know how they talk about Eli Manning? The same way Dub was talking about Andy Dalton. The same way Dub was talking about Andy Dalton. That's how we would talk about Eli Manning if he didn't beat the greatest offense of all time and then do it again.
Yeah, but that's because you guys are wrong. That's because you guys are just wrong. Andy Dalton was fucking. Andy Dalton was trash. Eli was really one of the ones. Eli was just in a terrible.
Dub on the cognac.
I'm not even on the cognac, bro. My whole
Eli
thing
was one of the ones, gang.
Yes, he was. Like what? Like Eli Manning in the Giants crew in the Giants scenario, he was like it was not a great scenario, but he had great talent. He had great talent. He was a gunslinger, bro. I think he had. It was almost similar to like Matthew Stafford, where he was really accurate. The thing is that he just like slinging that iron, bro. So he'd be throwing picks, but he's slinging that iron. He's slinging that iron. He's slinging that iron on top of the fact that there's no like he has no choice to, bro.
Can I ask you the same question I asked Trey?
What?
If Eli Manning doesn't win them 2 Super Bowl rings, what are we talking about Eli Manning? Is he looked as the same as Matt Ryan?
Y'all won't look at him the same.
No, I'm saying, do you think if Eli Manning didn't have those 2 rings, he would be looked as the same?
I will view him the same exact person.
So Eli Manning without the
I'm Niggas is lying.
So Eli Manning without the 2
I'm not even lying.
is one of the ones.
Bro, are you
Eli Manning without them 2?
So let me ask you this: who's better, Phillip Rivers, or Matt Ryan?
Me personally, Matt Ryan.
Phillip
Is it a clear?
Matt Ryan.
No, not.
No, it's Matt Ryan, but it's like
I think it's Matt. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's Matt Ryan.
I think Matt Ryan's peak is higher.
Okay. I think it's Phillip Rivers, despite the fucking MVPs and all that shit.
That's fine, but that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so don't tell me I'm fucking lying.
Better than Eli Manning.
Don't tell me I'm fucking
lying. Better than Eli Manning.
Don't tell me I'm lying. Don't tell me I'm lying. No, don't tell me I'm lying about something when I think it's. Don't tell me I'm lying about Eli Manning when a guy like Phillip.
They're both better than Eli Manning.
No, they're all on the same tier.
But they're all better than Eli Manning.
They are all.
Do you
to Trey's point? To Trey's point. If you want to say one's better than the other, if you want to say one is better than the other, sure. It's not a far gap between any 3 of those guys. Eli.
Do you think Big Ben is on the same tier as Eli Manning?
Yeah.
Possibly, yes.
Yes.
If I take my cap off, I know that's bullshit, but that's fine.
What?
I'm not gonna, bro. I'm not gonna.
The only thing that I'll probably give Ben the edge on is mobility and his ability to run through people. That's it. That's it. Like, what are we talking about?
Manning is one of them ones.
It's Eli, it's Ben, Phillip, Matt Ryan. They're all next to each other. Why are we even arguing this? This is not what? Y'all shitting on Eli for no reason.
I'm not shitting on Eli. Me personally, I feel like I'm shitting on Matt Ryan. Because nigga, the fact that we're even
we're putting him in the same combo with Ben, Phillip, and Eli and Matt Ryan. How is that even crapping on him?
Matt Ryan is, bro.
You just don't value Eli because you know he's not a Hall of Famer. You just being a fan. You don't think he's a Hall of Famer. You just capping and say that he's a Hall of Famer. At least Trey thinks he's a Hall of Famer. At least Trey really thinks that because he sees the talent and what he can do. You don't believe the talent which Eli had. You're a capper, Trent. You're a capper.
What are you talking about?
Why sit here and say he's not a Hall of Famer because of the step?
What in the holy fuck are you talking about?
No, you cannot.
In the Hall of Fame,
you cannot sit here and talk. You cannot sit here and cape for Eli the way you do. But when we're talking about Eli Manning and his skill set, and as a player, you're shitting on him.
Have I not always said
you're crapping on him?
Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer because of those 2 rings.
You're crapping on him.
Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer.
Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer.
Matt Ryan is clearly better than Eli Manning, and there's no argument for Eli Manning to be better.
You're lying to our face.
Wait.
You're not a true Giants fan. You're not a true Giants fan. Take that hat off, bro. Take that hat off, bro. Take that hat off. You're not a Giants fan, bro. Take that hat off.
You tell me what Eli Manning does better than Matt Ryan.
Give me an argument. Give me 3 guns in the back of your head. Give me 3 things.
Again, hold up.
No. I'm sorry, Trey. I need to answer this question.
Red zone. Ability to find his man in the red zone.
That's crazy. Look.
Oh, y'all mad? Y'all mad because I'm giving you the truth?
Look.
Y'all mad because I'm giving you the truth?
Red zone, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Look again.
Am I lying, Trent? Am I lying, Trent?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, you are.
I ain't fucking lying. No, that man.
Of course.
That man. No, I'm trusting Eli, especially to find my guy in them trenches, in them tight holes, in the red zone. I'm trusting him 1,000% over Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan was screwing Julio Jones up every single year. I'm not hearing that. I'm hearing that.
I'm gonna just say this again. My point was never about who is the better player. My point was whether you want to argue who's better or not, cool. I don't care. The fact of the matter is, statistically speaking, they had similar careers. They had similar play styles. They weren't dissimilar from each other as players. The only difference between the way people talk about Matt Ryan and the way people talk about Eli is because in the defining moments, one of those guys won and the other one didn't. And he lost in spectacular fashion. So everything he did from that point on literally meant nothing because only thing that people remember about Matt Ryan is 28-3.
Y'all some bullshit.
Like,
I swear. Eli Manning is a better red zone quarterback than Matt Ryan.
I'm not going there.
What has Matt Ryan shown us?
Debonair, I love you.
What has Matt Ryan shown us?
Debonair,
are you serious?
You're my guy. I don't know what in the middle of this show you decided to take. I don't know what you decided to get on in the middle of this show. Maybe.
Hey Trey, he
went
all in and said, "I'm coming to the show."
You just said Eli Manning is better than Matt Ryan because of red zone, and that's not even true.
No, he said, name me one thing. I named him one.
No,
thing.
he said three things. He said three.
The first one was red zone.
Wait, hold up. Let me hear the other.
And you lied on that one.
No, and I think Eli's a better deep throw of the football.
Okay, then what's the third one? What was the third one?
Trey. I know he's on your side, but you know he's capping right now.
He's freaking right now.
No, I'm not.
Wait. Hold on. What's the third one?
I hate him, bro.
What's the third one? I want to know what the third one is.
It's not.
Dub is just saying stuff right now. There's no way. There's no way.
It's just to react like
what?
If we're talking, if we just talking about turning on tape, like stats be damned, Matt Ryan is going to grade out higher than Eli. What my whole point is that in the public sphere, like when we get off this stream and we go out and we talk to random people who are like football watchers who watch both of these guys, the consensus about Eli, despite the fact that some people be like, I don't know if he's a Hall of Famer, blah, blah, blah. Like, at the end of the day, when people talk about Eli's career, they might be able to throw some salt here and there. Yeah, he threw a lot of picks. That's great. But that 2 Super Bowls and 2 Super Bowl MVPs washes away a lot of that. As opposed to Matt Ryan, who I know a lot of people who are Falcons fans and or just grew up in the South, like watching Falcons games because they root for teams that play against him. That one stain, that 28-3, ruined the perception of his entire career. Because Matt Ryan was a pretty good damn quarterback. Was he amazing? No. Like he had one amazing year. That was it. And that just happened to be the year where he failed in spectacular fashion. And because of that, his entire career, everything positive that he ever did in Atlanta is essentially erased. Like that was my whole point. It's literally just perception between the two, despite the fact that if you stack their careers up, it's pretty similar to each other. That was my only point.
Y'all just be lying. I swear y'all just be lying about Matt Ryan.
I guess we just be lying.
This man, Matt Ryan, throwing to Tony Gonzalez and fucking Julio Jones and freaking. Then he gets Devontae Freeman. He gets Devontae Freeman and Tevin Coleman. Then he sits here. No, yeah, ho. Because you had one guy that was blessed with talent and the other guy that had nothing at all.
Where do you have Joe Montana ranked all time?
Joe Montana, probably barely top 5. Barely.
Where do you have Aaron Rodgers?
Around that same range. I'll probably say A-Rod better than him. Yeah, look at you. You think you got the ether? You don't, sir. You don't.
I'm letting you eat it yourself. You just said A-Rod is better than Joe Montana.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's not crazy. A-Rod can do it. What? Bro, don't let that West Coast offense fool you, bro.
Just all right.
Don't let Jerry Rice fool you, bro. Don't let him fool you.
All right, we have to stop that narrative because people act like the West Coast offense was just invented with the 49ers. No, it existed with the Cincinnati Bengals at one point, and it didn't get them no damn dynasties. They still suck.
Hey, and that's why Joe Montana good at all. But who's a better thrower of the football? Who's a better thrower of the football?
If we're talking about Aaron might be the best thrower of the football.
The football.
Like, there we go.
Like,
who's more mobile?
Ooh,
who's a better mobile quarterback?
I'd probably say
Aaron, but it's much closer than you think.
No.
So why isn't Aaron over Tom Brady for you?
Nah, because Tom Brady is disgusting.
No, answer the question. Why is he not over Tom Brady for you?
Execution.
Did Joe Montana not execute more than Aaron Rodgers?
Nah, he gets over.
Yes,
in the clutch? In the clutch?
Yes. No, not
when it matters most? Did he not do it more than Aaron Rodgers?
Playoff performances, Joe Montana's playoff performances gets overrated to me, bro.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
All right, Dub. Hey, you got a game. Like I said, I don't know what Johnny Manziel type
and
of
Tom Brady.
Right
and
now.
You know what? Tom Brady was doing more than anybody with less. The reason why he's so
I know you did not. Just use. You know what's fun? You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny to me?
What?
We love that ESPN narrative. Oh, Tom Brady did more with less.
He did.
But you know what? Tom Brady had more.
All them damn defenses.
He was losing. When Tom Brady had more, he was losing. So
it doesn't matter.
Hey, Trey.
It only happened I know 2 times. What are we talking about?
It happened twice, actually. Yeah, it happened twice. Well, twice in the Super Bowl. There was other times he lost as well. Trey, you know what's so funny? We love. I swear, if 28-3 would have never happened, we'd be talking about Tom Brady a whole lot.
He was becoming
because he was on his way to being not better than Joe Montana. Then the interception happened again. The interception happened against Legion of Boom. And then 28-3 happened.
No. The way Tom Brady, the thing is, what solidified him being the GOAT for me, bro, was like when I see him throw for 500 yards against that Philadelphia Eagles crew. With that,
so you're telling me he wasn't the GOAT after 28-3?
No. I mean, like, there was no other. Like, to me, I would accept some other arguments, right? I would be like, okay, I can understand for like Rodgers, for like
you thought. Dub, what hill are you dying on today?
What are you talking about?
So you're telling me in 2016 you would have accepted an A-Rod over Brady argument as the GOAT?
I would understand it.
Okay, I think I need to leave too. We need that, bro.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I would understand
in 2016, bro. In 2016, no way in hell you think Aaron Rodgers could have been the GOAT. No way in hell.
Are you dumb? That was the biggest conversation.
How would it have been the GOAT?
That was one.
Aaron Rodgers in the GOAT not best quarterback in the league at that time.
Oh my God.
GOAT conversation. GOAT. Greatest of all time.
To your point, before what's his name? Tom Brady did that 28-3. People were having those combos. People were literally having those combos.
Aaron Rodgers was in GOAT conversations in 2015.
I don't remember one dude in 2016 who was saying Aaron Rodgers was over Tom Brady ever.
Are you dumb?
I don't remember anyone from my memory in 2016. I don't remember anyone ever saying that A-Rod was over Tom Brady, unless I was missing
all the time. They were talking about the talent and the skill.
You just say best quarterback in the league. He wasn't the GOAT, bro. He wasn't the fucking GOAT, bro.
That they were having these conversations between the two.
No, I'm sorry.
No, they weren't. No, they weren't.
I could not.
I guarantee you, we could find ESPN bits of that. I guarantee you.
There was probably Max Kellerman.
Aaron Rodgers was struggling
to
get over Peyton, gang, in 2015. Yes, what Q English just said. Most talented, not the GOAT. Not the GOAT.
I'm saying that's where these discussions, bro.
Talented, not GOAT.
GOAT.
Not GOAT.
About the most talented.
No, so you weren't. You were saying GOAT, bro. You were saying GOAT. No, you weren't.
Peyton.
What do you mean? What? Aaron Rodgers was not in the GOAT conversations in 2015, 2016. He wasn't, bro. He wasn't. He was not in GOAT convos. You could argue he was one of the best quarterbacks to ever throw the football. That's fine. That's not the GOAT, though. If anything, that's literally
so then it was Peyton. It was the same people as before. Peyton, Joe, and Tom Brady.
It wasn't Aaron Rodgers.
But
your argument the whole time was Aaron Rodgers was in these GOAT convos.
No, that wasn't my argument. You started asking these questions about the main point. What was our main point again? You was asking questions about a main point that we was going to. Because we're talking about Tom Brady. The reason why he's the GOAT over everyone is mainly because of what he could do with less.
Yeah, and yes, and I asked because I was like, you said.
And he said, how do I feel about Joe Montana? I'm not that high on Joe Montana.
So my whole thing was, if you have Aaron Rodgers over Joe, why don't you have him over Brady? That's what I asked you. That's how this started. I asked you why is it Aaron Rodgers over Tom Brady?
And I told you because of Tom Brady's ability to do more with less.
Okay, I guess.
Okay.
That's a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Y'all be easy. Salute.